Oh, mwah, mwah. Such a great way. You took my crown off. Oh, you ain't like the influx of energy? Yeah, 888. Happy 888 to y'all. So this live is going to talk a little bit about the 888 and what Mac Ministries is. Head, Bay, Shin, Hey, Yah. That's Arabic. Dope ass. We took notes. Bless you, bless you. Return of the Gods. Like, portals are everything, right? And what I mean by that is that what happens on this day in every timeline. And things like Facebook show you what you were doing 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We were talking about the pandemic, right? I just got on right before I listened to Surviving Diddy and then Charleston White and then also 888 Portal. So 888 means that the star Sirius, which is a major star in the Canis major constellation, lined up with our sun and Earth, our sun being in the constellation of Leo. Yeah, amen. And then Earth is being all into, when these planets align, what happens is we get access to frequencies, downloads, vibrations. And this is a perfect day to launch a ministry that's based on libations, that's based on service, that's based on the ability to calibrate your emotional intelligence, that's based on the ability to meditate, right? Let's do a quick meditation right quick, right? Golden ratio is like the numbers that are part of life, right? So for this meditation, we're going to do the golden ratio breath, which means we got to focus on our breathing. For the breathe in for 13 seconds, and then breathe out for 13 seconds, then breathe in for 8 seconds, then breathe out for 8 seconds, breathe in for 5, breathe out for 5, breathe in for 3, breathe out for 3, breathe in for 2, breathe out for 2, then breathe in 1, breathe out. And what that does is, 19 keys just went live.
Of course.
What that does is, right? Fuck you, by the way, 19 keys. What that does is it creates a balance between your left hemisphere and right hemisphere. And if you can create that balance, that in-between space with the breaths and the counting creates a flow state. And that's where the ancestors come in. So breathe with me. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Now that we did the breath, affirmations are statements of truth. So we're going to do the self-love oath, which is, I love myself. I trust myself. I honor myself. I value myself. I respect myself. I forgive myself. I give myself tons of compassion. I give myself grace as we are full of benevolence. I'm going to seal this with a mudra and a mantra called YAM, Y-A-M. And Y-A-M represents the heart space. So put your hands on your heart. Put my hand on my heart. Deep breath in. Breathe out the yam. You gonna do yam with us? Yum. Yum. Yeah, thank you for holding space with us. And how did that feel? How did that feel?
It was really, really beautiful. Because right before you were doing that, I was just focusing on the...
Big up the AX in the background doing media, Speak Freely Media.
Yo. Yeah, I was focusing on the green of... Because right now I'm getting video and then also the audio that comes with the video to make like one of those edited videos.
Yeah.
And I was looking out the window at green and just watching the wind blow by. And that yam felt like what that looks like.
Ashe. And we do that as we call the elements in. We talk about ancestors, right? The element of fire, the element of water, the element of breath, which is air. And then as we ground, the element of earth. The ancestors are in the present moment, in the now. And if you can put your attention on the present moment or the now, right? What happens is that you get off of all of the political jargon. You get off of the matrix. The matrix is a distraction tool. Energy flows where your attention goes. So the whole purpose of Mac Ministries, right? Mac is an elevated version of a pimp. What's the difference between a pimp and a prophet and a politician? Intentions and integrity. What they do with the information that people are vulnerable and share with them. So MAC is an acronym for mindset, awareness, and consciousness. Because if you control your mindset with an aware attitude, you are able to tap into not only your higher consciousness, right? But the higher consciousness of all those that are whispering your frequency. And I'm proud of us on this journey. I've been looking back at my 2000, the dates prior to. I brought that up here because it's sitting next to the video, so I should sit in front of it.
Wait, can you request? Can you? Hold on, let me check.
This is my video manager, project manager.
In the background. Yeah.
Can you pass me that stick?
Yes, awesome.
I mean my staff.
The same. Can two things. What you just said about the breakdown of what pimps the prophets, the difference between a pimp, prophet, and a pastor, and then also the.
It's a pimp, a pastor, and a politician.
Pimp, a pastor, and a politician. Where's the prophet in that?
The prophet is the updated pastor.
Okay, so if you could do that, and then also the breakdown of Mac Ministries, and then also I want to get a shot of you holding a candle because that was beautiful. So,
what you want to do the candle first?
I can just get footage of you holding the candle while you're saying that.
All right.
Awesome. That what's it called in the background. So. Because I had to just delete some storage.
You want to put it on this phone?
I can.
Way more memory.
I can? Yeah.
And you let Imani play with that phone. Take this to boom.
I'm going to do both first, and then I'll continue with that. Yes, picture. Picture, baby.
The babies are waking up in the background. AX doing an amazing job being a boomy. And amazing film director. You ready?
I'm just recording both.
Oh, yeah.
Phoneception. Okay. Got the zoom shot.
All right. So I'm Mac Shaman 369, the head prophet of Mac Ministries 369. And the thing about that, like I evolved, that wax fell on me. I evolved from a modern day pimp to a prophet. And Mac is the evolved version of a pimp. And what's the difference between a pastor, a pimp, and a politician? Intentions and integrity. What you do with people's vulnerabilities, what you do with people's insecurities, how you service the community. The pimp services the community by providing those that are lost with ways to feel like a part of. The congregation serves the community, and the pastor serves the community by taking care of those that are lost and by providing them with necessities like food and shelter for those that are houseless or mentally disturbed. And then the politician takes care of the community by politically enforcing the laws that's put out for the people so they can be governed. But the thing about it is, Mac Ministries 369 is all of those rolled in one with intentions and integrity. A Mac, right? It stands for mindset. It stands for awareness, and it stands for consciousness. When you tuned into your mindset and you're aware of the collective unconscious and conscious, you are able to listen to your soul song. You listen to your ancestors. I talked about this fire being one of the elements. The fire rocks in the now moment. It's present. It's not in the past or the future. It's right here. And the goal of Mac Ministries, especially on this 8-8 portal, is to remind you and get you back to you. We help people heal by allowing them to feel. We don't judge or criticize or condemn their feelings. We're aware of them. They're there. There's positive, there's negative, there's neutral. It's there. And before I go in a little bit more about the Mac Ministries, I want to talk a little bit more about this Lionsgate portal. This 888 portal, which is August 8th of 2024. When you add up all the numbers in 2024, that makes an 8. This is an 8 year. You turn the 8 sideways, it's infinity, infinity, infinity. When you have the triple infinity, there's a powerful amount of energy, physical and spiritual energy. And also there's the ability to be bold, tap into that Leo energy, to tap into that authentic you, to tap into that confident, that brave you, right? So we are so balanced. Part of the Mac Ministries is journaling, meditations, group meditations, group journal sessions. One of the things that my mentor shared with me is to write as if what we appreciate. Their elbow is on the baby. Write to what we appreciate, and then also write the things that we're happy and grateful for now. We are so balanced now that we launched Mac Ministries 369 with the full support of our nations and our highest self. The support of our nations consists of our families, our bloodline businesses, and the potential frequencies that are here for this geopolitical activism. We give gratitude for this wave of transformative energy on 888. This period is associated with the alignment of Earth, the divine star Sirius, and the Sun in the Leo constellation, making it an ideal time for spiritual growth, abundance, and manifestations. The thing about manifestations, right? Manifestations require some form of contrast. In order to manifest, the bigger you want to manifest, the more contrast or resistance is necessary. Abundance, finding the abundance in the minute thing. Abundance doesn't just mean dollars or abundance of food. Abundance means having the ability to have more than you need in the form of transportation, in the form of lodging, and the form of sustenance. And you have abundance of a spiritual worth, a spiritual knowing. The more you know about yourself, knowing your human design, or knowing your astrology, or knowing your numerology, that's an abundance of knowledge and wisdom about self. And knowledge of self is the highest form of spirituality, right? I know, right? Thank you. And Monty's in the background clapping up when I say good times. in astrology. Alright. Abundance, that's your favorite word. In astrology, Sirius is linked to wealth, abundance, fortune, and fame. We updated the word of fame to family. Become famous within your family. Become famous within your inner circle, your inner core. And then allow the fame from the inner core to be pushed out just by going out into the marketplace and being. So, family. We also want to suggest these 2 vibrational hertz. MSG is the foundation, meditation, sounding, and grounding of our shamanic principles, right? MSG. The S stands for sounding. Sounding is listening to frequencies and vibrations from consciousness, listening to hertz, listening to things and listening to songs that have other than 440 hertz, and to be intentional with the 88 hertz and the 888 hertz go along with the 888 day. Another good dope hertz is 369 or 714 or 432. These are hertz that if you take moments out of your 24 hours or 1,440 minutes or 86,400 seconds, if you take intentional moments to listen to these sounds while you're grounding, while you're in the tub, while you're meditating, what happens is these sounds automatically calibrate and balance your cells and DNA. They're absolute abundance, infinite potentials, and spiritual fulfillment. Hey, Vav, Shin, Hey, Yod. That is they're the symbols of the hexagram. They're the sounds and the Hebrew sounds and symbols of Jah. Stop. Thank you. Appreciate it. They provide confidence, contentment, and awaken beautiful intentions. So fuck politics, respectfully. Respectfully, unless they're talking about community politics and unless they're talking about building up our community and assisting us directly in their local politics. Fuck the president. Whoever the president's going to be, we're politician proof. Correct your status with surety jurisprudence. Authenticate your birth certificate. Start putting your family into a family Bible. Check out Amir Law, AMYR_law in Matisse Academy. Me and my partner are a part of the Matisse Academy, and we're correcting all of our statuses and getting our papers work. Big up the Dream Labs Dimensions, which is where I got the information on the 888 hertz and the 88 hertz. If you're interested, let us know. We're gonna make a video, affirmations with the self-love oath, over their production and creation. Beautiful Lionsgate video, like that shit was beautiful. Like, this lions popping out. I want to do some collaborations with Dream Labs Dimension. This is the thing. When you want to do stuff with people, you do it in this now moment, so that when the time comes for it, they'll already realize your frequency because you've already spoke their names in rooms that they've never touched before. Somebody told me about that. Shout out to Shirley T. Burke, who's another ancestor, right?
What's the timestamp?
Right now? 4:36.
I meant for the live, but you're all the way over there. I didn't realize the phone was there.
What you mean?
Because you know how like the video will have like a little timestamp up in it?
Got you. 19 minutes.
Okay.
Shirley Burke, she was like, I met Shirley Burke when she said "You Matter." Her cards had "You Matter" on the back of them. I met them at a networking group at Robin's Nest in Richmond, Virginia, right? And Shirley had seen me or heard about me before we actually met. And I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. She was like, yeah, man, you out here making waves in Richmond. And I was like, yeah, man, it's all about who you know. And she was like, no, it's about who knows you. Because, like, your name is being carried into rooms. And your name is being lifted up. Also, your name might be getting shitted on. So, at the end of the day, just know that if your name is being talked about, positive, negative, or neutral, that means you're having an effect on a collective unconscious. Me being a Me being a Scorpio moon and Scorpio rising, along with a life path 9, along with Pisces energies as my sun sign, we focus on the unconscious mind. We focus on the spirituality. And big ups to Kintu, the math guy. He told me the opposite of shamanism and quantitative synergy of size would be philosophy. You drank the rest of my tea. I hope it was good. Was it good? Okay, it was. But being able to have philosophies and focus on different forms of philosophies allow you to maximize this energy, allow you to maximize these now times. I think it's the 10th, August 10th through the 15th. Galactic commands. Whenever shit happens in the macrocosm, it trickles down to the microcosm. And the law of correspondence talks about that. So when you operate with meditations and sounding and grounding, and you start your day with affirmations and journaling, what happens, you're up here in the macrocosm. When you start waking up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock is the witching hour. When you start waking up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning in your time range, right? It allows you to tap into frequencies, codes, and information that isn't privy to everyone. And then when you ingest those frequencies and then you start going through your social media or going through your books or going through your memory lanes, your photos from other timelines, right? What happens is, get down, please. What happens is all those energies of everything you've ever done is now harnessed or encapsulated in that energy that you took in. So these are some of the things that we're going to be going over. The fuck politics took me off the track, but it says Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky and the alpha star in the Canis Major constellation, is often seen as a spiritual. You want to cut that on? Is often seen as a spiritual sun in astrology. The ancient Egyptians held it in the highest esteem, referring to it as the goddess of Saptet. They relied on the annual rising of Sirius to signal the onset of the Nile's annual flood. Can you look up and see what was the goddess of Saptet?
Sopdet?
Yes. Which nourish the lands and ensure bountiful harvest and fertility. This date is considered the strongest combination in numerology and has immense power. So the ancients, right, the Kemetic world, they focused on the 8-8 portal because it also, when Sirius showed up, that means it had an effect on the waters, and the waters would rise, and then out there in Africa in the desert, that water over rising up and flooding is flooding into the lands, which make it bountiful, abundant, and harvest. So take these metaphors and parables and take it up to, it's raining right now. It rained yesterday. It's been raining for the past couple of days, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's supposed to rain for a day or two more.
Rain tomorrow too?
I believe so.
So just take this water as emotion, energy, information. As it floods down, just know that you're being watered. Your consciousness is being watered. Your energy fields are being cleared out. And we suggest you to go out, buy some water. Put some attention to the water. Energy flows where attention goes. The sun is midway through Leo. Leo is a sign of boldness and confidence, further enhancing this alignment. Alignment is the assignment. And our goal is to align with people on the Mac Ministries, right? So that we can do activities together, social conversations together, ceremony community circles together, where we talk and we do spoken words, you do your dance, you do your singing, workshops and pop-ups, ceremonial gatherings, fire circles, where we're healing inner childhood wounds by sharing stories of our elders and our ancestors and talking about how that is affecting us in this now moment. Talking about those that may no longer be on this side of the plane with us, and being able to keep their spirit and energy alive by sharing their stories. galactic initiatives. Like everyone, those that want to unplug from the matrix, right, and tune into something that is attuned with your cosmic soul song. These galactic initiatives, rituals and celebrations like libations. Rituals is what we just did when we started this live. If you wake up and you take the first 15 to 20 minutes, or if you have children, the first 15 and 20 minutes that you get to be in your own world, take that, write, listen to some inspirational sounds, really get tuned in with your rituals.
Also,
no, go ahead.
I was going to interject whenever you're ready to hear about soft debt.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we bring it back to soft debt.
Yeah, so soft debt actually is the name of the personification of the goddess of this conjunction.
Mm-hmm.
She's named after the star Sirius.
Okay.
So, which is really dope because that's another level for the 888 portal.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like if you make offerings to soft debt, it's specifically making offerings to the portal, which makes it even more abundant. That's a download that I got just now.
Hey, that like Oya, Obatala, Oshun, Dutta, Dolores, Subdet, Josito. Those are ancestors. When you set up your altar or do offerings, you like that. Huh. Look what the candle made.
And it was also...
It looked like Palestine.
That does look like Palestine with its edges rounded out. It's healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palestine.
Sirius as a star was the most important star to Egyptian astronomers because it reappeared each year just as the Nile was about to flood. So not only is Sopdet is like Sirius is the most important star in Egyptian culture. So if you're calling in Sopdet, then you're also calling in one of the most influential aspects that influenced Egyptian society. Which is huge because then you can tie that to an Anunnaki too.
Yes, guys. Anunnaki's popping up in everything we see. Like, it's crazy how they popping up in all these different videos. Like, before I used to hear about Anunnaki, right? And for those that don't know what the Anunnaki is, they're the race that seeded the Egyptians. They seeded most civilizations here. They seeded the Nuwapians. Yep, get that back to Boomy. So the Anunnaki itself, they've been a part of this society. They've been a part of all of the political realms, but it's all coming out. Most people, when they hear of galactic initiatives, they hear about the reptilians, they hear about the Pleiadians, you hear about the Greys, you hear about the Lyrians.
And this is based on what I listened to several times from Forbidden Knowledge, and his the terminology of Anunnaki is not like a specific race of aliens per se, but it's a generalized term to describe aliens from a particular area.
That makes sense. Yeah,
so the Pleiadians are Anunnaki.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yes, the Anunnaki is like how they would call, and the way he put it, it's like if an alien came down to Earth, you wouldn't say, "Yeah, I'm from Florida." Yeah, I'm an Earthling.
I'm an Earthling.
I'm from Earth. So it's Pleiadians are part of the Anunnaki.
I'm from the Pleiadian star system.
I am an Anunnaki. Is an area of aliens.
Got you. Thank you for that update.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Those are the things that we're going to be learning in our mystic school, ministry. And then we take that energy and we take it out to the community to do community service. Like going to places, taking our ministry out to places. And instead of spending your money on food and groceries, right? Save that or give that away to somebody so that someone would give you. The purpose of moving currency, right? Money was set up so that you can provide a receipt for a product or service, right? That's what money was for. And then the banksters, the imperialists, the Zionists, the capitalists, they found a way to exchange money, and it's not just for products or services, but it has interest. And the thing about that word interest, it works both in a positive way and a negative way. The thing is, when you borrow money with interest on it, there'll never be enough money in flow to pay off the interest, not that you just borrow. And that being said, being able to 5 ways to detach from the capitalistic society and to get the things that's supposed to be free. Like your lodging, your sustenance, and your travel should be free. It should be taken care of. So by getting in the habit of allowing the universe, the ancestors, allowing the higher self to take care of you, going to food pantries 2 times out of the week instead of going grocery shopping, and then taking that money from the food that you was going to spend on groceries, invest it into somebody at the soup kitchen line, invest it into somebody that has a family. Like, you get in the habit of Nisa, what's good with you, Queen? You get in the habit of moving the money around and being of service. Like, being of service matters. Like the all of the spiritual organizations, they're here to service the community. They're here to service them and volunteer. They're here to also provide what I'm doing right now, downloads of higher level consciousness or angelic prophecies or parables.
What's up, Nisa?
E said, what's up, homie? And for those that are curious, family.
Double boobing.
Double boobing in his best. So we just wrapping up the breakdown of this live. Meditation practices, community meditation, like meditation means become familiar with. And the more you become familiar with those that may seem like they have less than you, or the more you become familiar with nature, or the more you become familiar with your family, the more you become familiar with your family, with yourself, what will happen?
I'm just process mapping something. I'll tell you later.
All right, so the more you become familiar with those items, what happens is that you start appreciating sharing those moments. You appreciate who you're smoking with. You appreciate who you breaking bread and eating with. You appreciate who you having a conversation with. And you'll start to calibrate or filter. Personal time. Personal time matters. Everyone needs their personal time. These are the activities of the Mac Ministries. Today is the launching of the Mac Ministries.
Yes.
We're super excited. Like I said, we're going to be servicing the community. We're servicing the digital community. We're getting people prepared for these galactic messages that's coming in on after the Lion's Gate from August 10th through the 20th, that time frame is going to be some very divine information and messages. The whole purpose is to clean up your inner child or generational, like those ancestral filters. Clean them up. Know that you're forgiven. Know that you're enough. Know that you're divine.
And claim those ancestral blessings.
Bruh, take your fucking naps. Take your baths. Just spend an extra 20-30 minutes in the bath. Really take time for yourself in these moments, so that you can hear your soul song. Magic school bus field trips. I am the masculine presenting Miss Non-Binary Miss Frizzle. So we go on field trips where we might go from Jersey to New York and go visit another community-based organization. We might go on an action. We may go to a field trip to a waterfall. And while we're on that route to the field trip, we're using our magic. We might tag up Free Gaza on some trains. We may hold space for someone that's mentally out there. We may hold space for a houseless person, get them some food. These are all little things that don't seem like they have a major effect on your environment in reality, but everything that you do from the microcosm to the macrocosm has an effect. The whole purpose of the Mac Ministries is to show you how to become famous within your family, famous within yourself, so that you can project that out. And just by being you raise or calibrate the energies in the room. You raise the frequencies of where you go. Love shops and love pop-ups. Love is living universal values, where we show love. Like, fuck that Roman Greek shit of LOVE. More life, Ja, Salah, right? Showing living university values, showing people how to raise their vibration for the law of vibration, showing people how to communicate their burning desires and write it out, showing people how to take inventory of your network and see who is fucking with you, or they just got they fucking with you because they blood family, and
Love shop. So it's a workshop based on living in
Yep, love shops. Battle Buddy Squad 369, BBS is 369. I'm a veteran, so like I'm actively warring within myself, war within our families and communities, but learning how to be a part of the war of creators, weapons of mass creation. Just showing the artivists how to go out and do a post. Shout out to Nisa. Nisa, your post that you just did was Wallow about being crazy and weird. Showing our people how to encompass and embody their crazy and weird and allow it to project out like a Care Bear blast. Like Care Bear. And using that to project your frequencies that you want to repel vibrations that aren't in tune. And then you will want to attract those that are more in attunement with you. A lot of our schedules are going to be based on the moon cycle. A lot of the events, like this is the 8/8 portal. We had our first interview. We had our first interview of Witness on 4. I think it was August 1st. August 1st or 2nd.
Yes, it was. It was the beginning of Black August.
Yep, the beginning of Black August. Mm-hmm. So. Interviews, my social medias. I'm gonna change one of my my Quincy Jones accounts to Mac Ministries. So Mac Shaman 369 is my TD Jakes, my Joel Osteen. Those are some horrible good comparisons, but my Dr. Malachi York, my Malcolm X's
mixed with some Pootie Tang.
Mixed with the Pootie Tang. I'm a tippy tie on the running side.
All right, Damie.
Yeah. So being able to really, because families matter. And being able to really provide the tools for the next generations to come, provide them with the tools on how to like clear out their circles, and also to just be themselves, and it repels silly frequencies and vibrations. Also shows them how to assist out in the marketplace. I'm ecstatic about this. Like, I'm ecstatic. We're working with AI. We're working with Kintu, the math guy.
Yes.
Speak Freely Media will be documenting a large portion of this. Speak Freely Media will be doing collaborations with the Ministry of Self-Love and Compassion.
And also as a platform, being able to hold the space for your love shops, for the drum circles.
Absolutely. One of the things we've done over the past 10 months has been active in the geopolitical realm. Free Palestine, free Gaza, free Congo, free Sudan, Mali, free Turtle Island. We noticed that there's a blaring gap of healing that's not being mounted in these actions. So there's a lot of malice and anger that's being projected out, and then at the end of it, that has to go somewhere. That energy of yelling at the cops, yelling at yelling at Zionists, and our goal is to show up to these actions, and at the end of the actions, we have a love shop pop-up circle where we do some meditation and breath work, but also have elevated where we'll have some drums where we'll do a drum circle, and we will drum circle all the stupid energies out, and we'll send a direct message, like a DM, to the ancestors. Send a DM to the elements. Send a DM to all the vibrations that are tuned into this 888. Yeah. Nisa said, Imani with loves and hearts. You gonna say hi? Hi. Hi. Yeah. And being able to, like, mindset. Why are you doing all of this? Why is this ministry so important? Our main purpose in life is to provide a digital underground railroad that our children will have access to. So no matter long after I'm gone, there'll be people that we've touched, like Nisa and their family, that will want to show authentic love and support for our children.
1,000 years.
1,000 years worth of generations while the matrix go through a recalibration and reset, right? We're just being in place and in position to collect the assets and resources and then redistribute them accordingly. So Mac Ministries is a just like the Nation of Islam has the Fruit of Islam. I don't have mums in here, bro. You know, there's no mum in here. You've never got mums from me that way. I give you a fish stick. You want a fish stick? I give you some tea.
Tea, fish stick, we got
Tea.
some
Ain't nothing in there. You get that last sip though. It's honestly to create just like I said, the Nation of Islam has the Fruit of Islam. Our goal is to build upon our surety, security of synergy, and to bring reorigination into the spiritual world, to bring reorigination into the marketplace, and to bring reorigination into the highly melanated communities, and to remind people how to use their magic and their powers that have been taken away. Shout out to you, PhD, homie, Kyrie.
PhD popping in.
Stop by say to the homies, my boule. But yeah, man, that's the whole purpose of this. Y'all, this was the first video. We're gonna be releasing the schedule of our lives that we're doing. Also, I would love to interview you, Nisha,
You're so awesome.
and to have you on to show your gifts and your talent, and to also like you a Battle Buddy Squad. You've been rocking with us since what was it? December, January, February timeframe. So we definitely look forward to being able to. This is the mission. This is the current assignment. Alignment is the assignment, and we're looking to align with those that are ready to go to the next level. Hey, good bird. Gabriella.
They've been gassing it up. They just farted like 6 times in a row. Go, baby, go.
You gonna say hi, Gabriella? Jane.
Peace, y'all.
Align. Hey, back up. Peace. Excuse me. Boom. Yeah. The families matter,
They
man.
do.
And big up to Miguelon.
What's up, Miguelon?
Oh, so those that are just joining in now, we just let y'all know that starting today, going throughout the next 99 days and through the rest of this year, our Mac Ministries will be going out. And Miguelon, I want to interview you too, man. Like we are surety, security of synergy, and showing people how to create synergy by creating like daily rituals and daily activities and being intentional. I've been preparing for this live and this launch of the ministry for a couple of weeks now. And last night we got sitting through an amazing portal, and so far everything looks amazing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before we head out?
More of a question, just a clarifying question. In terms of Mac Ministries, what is Mac Ministries' digital offerings going to be? So that those who are tuned into the Mac Ministries, are you intending on creating like a regular schedule of offerings, or do you have an intent for that?
Yeah, so Mac, thank you, great question.
Yeah.
So we got a spiritual toolbox that have access to Bob Proctor and his mindset. We have some videos that we made. We also going to be offering intentional, positive affirmations. But right now we just have the digital toolbox to Bob Proctor. We also have some other digital items that we have from the Amir Law, the Billy Carsons, the Forbidden Knowledge. I like to repurpose our content that we get, and then one of the dope things about being a part of Mac Ministry, you get access to these amazing other shamans that are out here doing their thing in their own worlds. So the main point of Mac Ministries is to, one, be intentional with our energy exchange that we're giving out to the people, places, and things.